I heard from the heavens.
Lady Gaga, hold my hand. Still haven't seen Top Gun Maverick. Hopefully this weekend. Curiel's coming up answering Simon's question. And Jeff with a J, Goldblum, joins us on the show. All to come on The Breakfast Show. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 8 o'clock on Wednesday the 8th of June. Good morning, this is Tina Dahealy. Union bosses and the rail industry both say they want to negotiate to try to avert huge strikes in a fortnight. A teacher caught up in last month's mass shooting at a Texas school has described for the first time what happened. And one of the defining voices of 70s soft rock has died. The Rail Delivery Group, which represents train operators, says it wants fresh talks with the RMT union after plans were announced for nationwide strikes later this month. Thousands of workers are due to walk out on the 21st, 23rd and 25th of June in a row over pay and jobs. This morning, Downing Street said the action was selfish and thoroughly irresponsible. Here's the RMT's General Secretary, Mike Lynch.
This government are experts at being selfish and irresponsible. We've been waiting patiently for 2 or 3 years for a real pay rise and a pay offer. We haven't had that for the vast majority of the people involved in this dispute. What we've had in return for working all the way through the pandemic is the threat of thousands and thousands of job cuts.
The RMT's General Secretary, Mick Lynch there. Boris Johnson is facing pressure from some of his supporters in the Conservative Party as well as his internal opponents to cut taxes. They believe the move could help unify the Tories after dozens of MPs voted to get rid of the Prime Minister on Monday. Our political correspondent Nick Eardley is following the story.
The decision has been made at the moment to prioritise giving help to people who need it most to deal with the cost of living crisis. And there is a view in Number 10 that if you cut taxes too quickly right now, that would potentially push up borrowing costs and in the longer term have a negative economic impact. So I don't think we're going to see it in the next few weeks.
A cross-party group of MPs has accused the government of gambling large sums of taxpayers' money on projects to level up different parts of the country. The Commons Public Accounts Committee said the process of awarding the cash was flawed and ministers didn't monitor how it was spent. The Department for Levelling Up insisted the process was transparent, robust and fair. A teacher injured in last month's mass shooting at a school in Texas has described police as cowards for waiting more than an hour to storm the classroom and stop the attack. 11 of the 19 pupils killed at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde were students of Arnulfo Reyes. Speaking for the first time about what happened to ABC News, he explained what he said to them as the gunshots rang out.
I told my kids to act like they're asleep, so I'm going to act like I'm asleep also. And I prayed and prayed that I would not hear none of my students talk. That's when I got to thinking, this family lost one. This family lost one. I lost 11 that day. And I just went to my parents and said, I'm sorry. I tried my best.
The family of a British fighter in Ukraine who was captured by Russian forces have said it's a very sensitive and emotional time after he appeared in a court not recognised by the international community. Aidan Aslin and another British man, Sean Pinner, are charged with a range of offences. Our correspondent Joe Inwood reports from Kiev.
This was the first time Aidan Aslin or Sean Pinner had been seen in public since their capture during the Battle of Mariupol. Both men were fighting alongside Ukrainian forces in the months-long siege. They appeared in court in territory held by pro-Russian rebels. They stood only to confirm their names and that they were happy for proceedings to continue. In a statement, Mr. Aslin's family said he was a much-loved man and very much missed, and that they hoped he would be released very soon. There are fears, if found guilty, both men could face the death penalty.
A review of management in health and social care in England has found major issues in the way leadership figures are trained and valued. The report, led by a retired Royal Marines general, uncovered evidence of discrimination and bullying, as well as examples of inspirational leadership. The Department of Health has accepted all the review's recommendations, including new ways of helping staff develop their careers. Jim Seals, one half of the American soft rock duo Seals and Crofts, has died at the age of 80. His family described him as a musical genius. Together with Dash Crofts, the pair enjoyed a string of hits in the 1970s, including Diamond Girl and Summer Breeze.
Summer breeze.